We'll let people get in first, you know. Sometimes I like to play music. Let's see what we have going on.
Okay. So I heard that you was in 12th grade, right?
Yeah, I'm heading off to college this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
say you're a freshman?
Yeah, I'm a freshman. So
Nice.
next week we're taking the GMAS.
Mm,
Yeah,
yes.
I feel like taking no GMAS, but we got to do it just to make it to the next level.
Right. It's like end of year testing.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So is history like your subject in school or what?
Wait, say what again?
Is history like your like main subject in school?
Yeah, it's one of my main
Favorite?
subjects in school. I actually love history.
Right. Like
Yeah,
you like you say you like world history?
yeah, I like world history.
Have you taken AP World
Nah, but we
or
haven't
are
taken
you
it yet.
taking it? Um, so what's your favorite part of like world history?
About the first civilization and how are people involved into like different shades of color, like all the different shades of color we have today, and
Oh,
about some, yeah, and are you familiar with the called the Eve gene? Ever heard about it?
no, I haven't heard about it.
Okay, the Eve gene is actually only found in an African American woman. So basically, say like if you're Caucasian, basically the Eve gene actually changes different colors of skin to like a lighter tone. So that's how we got like Asians, Native Americans, Caucasian, Koreans. Yeah, a lot of different tones we have in the world today. So basically, it's only found in black women.
Oh, it's like pigment or like melanin.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's called the mitochondrial. I forgot what's the full thing, but
Oh,
yeah,
so it's
my history teacher taught me that.
like so that's like biology.
Yeah, some related to biology.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about biology. That's cool though. So you like far like ancient history, like civil, like the founding of civilization and stuff.
Yeah, ancient history and also like learn about their resources and their culture, their tribe. Yeah.
That's cool. So, like, do you learn about that at school, or like, how do you learn about that?
Oh, my history teacher, he actually taught us about it. Some of the stuff I did not know in history.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're in world history like right now as a freshman, and you're about to become a sophomore.
Yeah, right now, we're in world history right now, and I'm about to become a sophomore. Then after world history, my history teacher said, the next school year we're going to actually go talk about what was the other part that's related to like after world history they could call about what the economy or
American
something.
history.
Yeah,
Oh,
American history. Yeah, that's the one. And he said that I'm going to get into World War II and all that.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking the second half of American history
Mhm.
right now.
Because right now, we was talking about World War I before we went on spring break.
Do
So
you enjoy that? Or
I enjoyed it. I didn't know that some of the stuff that caused World War I was actually caused by an assassination,
right,
uh, shooting down passenger ships with people still on them.
right, like the Lusitania.
Yeah, the Lusitania. Yeah, that's like one of the most. That's like one of the most terrorizing events in the World War I history because they're saying that it was actually a passenger ship, but whether they didn't know, they said that they had said they will shoot down any ship that has armament because the ship, the Lusitania, actually had 2,400 supplies of ammunition to ship off to their allied country. Yeah,
Right,
or
Britain.
state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I talked about that. Neutrality laws, neutrality of the seas. We talked about what's the word? Lend Lease. Have you learned about Lend Lease? That's more World War II, but it's whenever like how the U.S. tried to maintain neutrality during World War I and II by providing arms, but not directly involving armed troops against European powers.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So do you like learning about World War One, or are you more like an ancient history type person?
I like learning about history. Period. Ancient
Just
history.
all history.
Yeah, I like all history. Some
That's
history
cool.
I probably may not know, and some history I know of. Have learned about Abu Bakari,
Who?
the second.
Oh, may you like tell me more about him?
Oh, he was actually the world's richest man on the planet. He in today's currency, he's actually worth like about $1 trillion. He was a lot more richer than Jeff Bezos.
Are you talking
And
about Mansa Mensa or his name?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Mansa Musa, yeah, and
Mansa Musa,
yeah,
Timbuktu.
Mansa, yeah, Mansa Musa. Yeah, sorry, I got the name mixed up because really that was actually his brother's money, and ever since his brother shipped off to the Americas, a lot. Then some ships came back, and some of the ships wasn't never. A lot of the ships never came back, but only one ship made it.
Right.
Others say the ships he got caught in the storm and the ship sunk. But really, if it would have sunk, so how did the gold get to America? So apparently, he actually landed in America.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
after that happened, and then that's when, say about when Christopher Columbus came in and they saw the Native Americans had gold, so they came up with the Armada fleet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pivot a little bit. Why did you ever want to like join Change for Hope or become a member?
I want to join because I just want to help out, the community, and I also want to like change a lot of things, like how we as the people was doing some things, and I just want to help support and helping what you guys are doing, and I actually want to join because ever since my sister, she went to Lake Lanier. I think Change for Hope was there. I think, I'm not sure, but ever since I heard about Change for Hope, I actually told my mom I want to join.
Cool.
And we actually did a lot of things, and because let's see, I think over the break I actually went to a program while we were talking about real estate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I don't live in Georgia, so I can't really come to those in person events. So, but yeah, I live in New Jersey right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and yeah, I'm off to college. That's about it. I'm not really sure which one yet. I'll decide by May 1st. Picking between Georgetown, University of Michigan, Duke, and University of Chicago. So we'll see. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Do you
what are
like
your
any? Oh,
wait?
what were you saying?
I was going to say that what is your favorite thing you like to do in particular?
Like academically or like
Yeah, it
beyond?
could be it could be academically or not. Yeah.
Uh, my favorite academic subject would be social studies. I want to major in like public policy or political science.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I do more domestic, although I lived overseas, so I kind of like global affairs as well. I also like history a lot. I'm more of an American history, but I also know some classical era. I don't really know ancient history as much. Like you'd probably know more than me.
Yeah.
Way back bronze, Neolithic, yeah, none of that. But I do like history as well. Um, I took AP World, AP US History. Um, I want to take AP Euro or some type of European history class in college. So yeah, that's about my academic interests. Beyond that, what do I like to do? I like to I run track. I'm a hurdler. That's interesting. That's fun. And I like go outside. I play video games. I like collecting flags. Just some random stuff I like to do.
Okay, because I
Uh,
see you got a big American flag in the background.
Oh yeah, I
So,
got a bunch of flags.
wow.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
guessing. So you got the German flag, you got the Austria-Hungary flag. Ah, you got the France flag too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a Dutch flag right here.
Oh, the Dutch flag. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I used to live there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I emailed during COVID. I emailed a few embassies and whatnot, ministries of foreign affairs, State Department, and they gave me a few flags. Like I have one from Taiwan, China. My teacher gave me a German one because she lived in Germany at the time. Turkey, Romania, Italy, Canada, Poland, just a few. Not
Okay.
Poland, Indonesia, but yeah, just a few. Um, but yeah, that's something I really like to do. I haven't
Okay.
collected flags in a minute though.
I don't think I never collected a flag before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
interesting. Makes
I also play video games as well. And favorite games I like to play is really Call of Duty.
Oh really?
And yeah, Call of Duty and I actually do have I actually have the Call of Duty game when the first zombies mode first came out.
Oh, World at War.
Yeah, World at War, yeah. It was pretty interesting. I like it. But the modern Call of Duty zombies are kind of they're actually slightly off.
Yeah, I haven't played in a minute.
Yeah, me too. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while because I actually played Forza Horizon 3, which I'm still playing it. Yeah, and I heard that Forza Horizon 6 is steady coming out, but I don't know how true that is or not. Have a lot of internet hoax out here these days, and mm,
I used to play Need for Speed, but that kind of went out the window. No one really
yeah,
plays that anymore. Gran Turismo, but yeah. Um, yeah, I've been getting more interested in like archaeology though, like more ancient forms of history, like it's like classical Egypt and King Tut and just old stuff from back then. Um, what's something I was like looking at? I was looking at Egyptian burials and how like I was looking at just burials from different time periods like Roman triumphs, Egyptian pyramids and how their rituals go. But just random
mm,
stuff like that.
okay. Well, my history teacher, he actually went to Africa, and he actually been to the pyramid himself, and he also saw the giant statues that's shaped like a with the human head, like a little.
Oh, the Sphinx.
Yeah, the Sphinx. Yeah, I don't know. Here's my biggest question: how they built that? I don't understand. But
That is
there's
true.
people still today that they don't understand how they built that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot of questions about the construction of the Sphinx and the other pyramids. But they
yeah,
used a bunch of, like forced labor and like slavery. And, but it's not like the type of slavery you're thinking about right now. It's more like they kind of just paid people, but they were forced to do it because, Egypt's like the birth of a lot of civilization, like, the caste system. And I own more stuff than you. That means I'm in the higher place of society. So, the lower people had to work for the higher. So, just a small stuff like that.
yeah.
That's why. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah. By the way, are you familiar with that? Are you familiar with Central Park, right, in New York?
right.
Yeah. Before Central Park was actually there, there was actually a black town that actually was home to like about 100,000 people, and it was actually predominantly black. It was a predominantly black area, but ever since, how should I say this? I think a whole bunch of people actually came from like all these other states and countries or something like that, and they actually came to New York before that park was built. So it actually came to New York to saw how wealthy that our people was. So what they did, they actually decided to like kick everybody out their homes and stuff. So there was like a little major pushback. So what happened is that the government decided to tell everybody to leave. So what happened is that they destroyed the black community and they actually put Central Park over the black community. The black community was actually called Scenicville.
What do you know what year this would be? Like era in American
Um,
history?
I looked it up. Okay, hold on. Let me can I look it up real quick?
It's like a general time period. I figured this would be about like the 1920s, 1930s, maybe. After Black Flight to the North.
Yeah, I think it's around that time. I think it's probably in the 1920s or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because Central Park, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's about somewhere in 1920s or 30s because at that time segregation was going on. So
Are you interested in like that in like Black history or like African American history as well? Or like
I'm interested in African
in the
American history
US?
as well.
That's interesting.
I'm interested in
Yeah,
I'm interested in Black history and a lot of other civilization history and stuff. And yeah, I'm actually very interested.
that's cool. Yeah, I went to the
Yeah,
National African American Museum Culture. I messed that up. But that was it was very eye-opening just seeing about how, things that were established hundreds of years ago still continue to this day, just under different names. And I talked about this like other weeks, like critical race theory and stuff, and how it's getting banned from schools, and people don't really want to talk about how black codes and like black codes turned into Jim Crow, which turned into voter restriction, which is still happening today despite like legislation and whatnot. So like that's very interesting about how
yeah,
black history is still happening.
yeah. How Black history is steady evolving, and yeah, I actually went to a museum to a museum myself in Alabama. Are you familiar with the Legacy Museum?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's actually somehow to do from slavery to mass incarceration. It's actually pretty good. We actually went to Montgomery, Alabama. It was me and some other kids who went for a school trip. So basically, we went to Montgomery, Alabama. We actually rented a hotel, and then after we rented a hotel, we actually the next morning we actually went to Selma, Alabama. So basically, we went to Selma, Alabama to march on the eh, wasn't it that bridge? The bridge that John Lewis walked on. Yeah, we actually marched on the
Right.
bridge.
That's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it was a huge experience. And President Joe Biden was there too. So yeah,
Oh wow. It was a huge ceremony.
yeah, it was like a ceremony and to honoring John Lewis and all the other men who marched on the bridge who've been attacked by police.
My yearbook quote is from John Lewis, actually. That's
Hmm.
interesting. Yeah, recently passed. Um, who would you say your favorite like figure from Black history is, or like civil rights? Doesn't even have to be civil rights era.
Um, Let me see. I have a couple. Mine would be Harriet Tubman, John Lewis. It's one of my favorite ones. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. There's a lot of them I know. Nat Turner, and also one of the Tuskegee Airmen, the first Black National Aviation Servicemen who served in World War II. Them, I don't know any names though, but yeah,
That's interesting. Yeah, you just like them because of how they contribute to like civil rights,
yeah,
or
I like them because of how they contribute to civil rights, and some of them that just help like helping their own people escape from slavery and getting them like an establish a home and stuff. Yeah,
right, like on the Underground Railroad. Have you heard of John Brown?
I don't think I never heard of John Brown before.
John Brown. He was a abolitionist. He was hanged for inciting Harper's Ferry, which was like a riot where he gave enslaved men and women guns to go rebel against their masters, and they did. but he was hung for it. So I think John Brown be one of my top. Along with him, I say this was about like the 1840s, 50s. Along with him, I'd say Thurgood Marshall, the civil rights attorney. He worked for the NAACP, and he passed a bunch of legislation, not legislation, but court cases in the Supreme Court with Earl Warren's court. He passed, not I keep saying passed. He argued for Brown v. Board, which legalized, schools. He argued for Thatcher, which legalized all public, utilities. He was there fighting for the Freedom Riders when they were arrested, when they were riding the buses to ensure interstate travel was desegregated. He was also there when the Greensboro boys were being harassed whenever they were doing the sit-ins in Greensboro at NCAP. And so I think Thurgood Marshall was probably very influential on the legal side. And, he's talked about a little bit. He was also, Supreme Court Justice. But I feel like before, everyone knows him as Supreme Court Justice, but no one else really knows him for his history before. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I also love Thurgood Marshall as well.
Yeah.
So what other things we could probably talk about? So how about I saw the trailer for two new upcoming movies, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and Blue Beetle. You familiar with them? You familiar with those movies?
Heard Spider-Man. I watched No Way Home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's an actually new one coming out. It's not with Tom Holland. It's actually it's like a little animated one, but it's called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's the Miles Morales.
Hmm?
The one with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw a trailer for that one.
That's interesting.
Then there's another movie coming out for DC. It's called Blue Beetle. I'm actually might go see that movie when it first hit theaters. Yeah, so there's some couple upcoming movies coming out.
I feel like Hollywood really has recovered, Like
Yeah, they
there was
really
a drought, like post-COVID, since no one was making movies, that there hasn't really been any like big blockbuster releases, but now it's recovering.
I think how they recovered. I think when Top Gun Maverick came out, and it actually made the box office boom. I think that actually gave Hollywood a chance to make upcoming blockbuster movies. So yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Do you like any other subjects in school besides
I also like science as well.
science? What kind of science?
Let me see. I think I like about biology. Is computer science part of science as well?
Yeah, it's more STEM, math, but yes, science.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually interested in computer science. So
Can
yeah,
you code?
Huh?
Can you code?
No, I can't code. I can't code, but I think one day I'm going to take some classes how to learn how to code.
You should. It's a very lucrative field.
Yeah, everywhere around the world, everything that's being built is based off of code.
Mm-hmm.
Because without the code, it's basically you're writing a recipe for a thing to work properly, the way how you want it to work.
That's exactly. You're just telling a machine what to do and how to do it. But yeah, like coding and software engineering and computer science, those are the top fields. I wish I used to do the hour of code in like elementary school, but I never, got the hang of it. The hour of code on code.org, but I could never do it. I used to I could barely do like C++ and like I forgot JavaScript, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, and then I tried to learn Python, but I could never get it. But coding is interesting. It's fun. if you know how to do it. But yeah.
Yeah, it really is. You can just code something and just upload the code to the device and start doing some things. Since AI is getting more out there and stuff, and basically, yeah.
Have
Y'all
you
even,
used Chat GTP or no?
um, let me see. I don't think I never. Wait, can you say that one more time? Because you're kind of
Have you
breaking up a bit.
used? Oh, sorry. Have you used Chat GTP?
I never heard of that.
Oh, really? It's like the hot new coding. It's like artificial intelligence where you just ask it a prompt and it'll spit you back out something, very accurate. And a lot of people use it to cheat and like write papers for them and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's very
Yeah.
interesting. So, Do you play any instruments?
No, I'm not a band kid, nor a theater kid. What about you?
Well, I am. Well, I'm not part of a band or anything, but I actually play some instruments. Play the guitar, the piano. I have a harmonica. I haven't played it in a while. I also have a drum set, but I haven't set it up yet. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm actually self teaching myself how to play these instruments.
How long have you been playing them?
It's been a while. I haven't been practicing in a while, so I'm kind of,
Steve?
you know.
When'd you start?
Well, my first instrument I started actually got the harmonica. So I started like practicing and my mom told me, so, oh, you're so good playing harmonica. So she actually decided to buy me a piano, which is electric, which I have in this little area I'm in right now. It's on the wall. So I started playing the piano. I was so terrible at the piano, but I'm trying to get better because I'm just trying to practice, but I haven't been practicing.
Yeah, I can't. I tried to learn the piano multiple times, but it just never stuck. Especially, I feel
Mhm.
like my hands are too in sync, and you gotta like desync your hands to be able to, so each are independent, so that you can play different keys on different hands. But I can never get
Yeah.
to that point. Yeah.
Yep. To be honest, I
That's,
think the most easiest instrument is actually the drums, in my opinion.
yeah. Why you say that?
I mean, it's just easy. I mean, you don't have to like play no. All you do is just use the drum set, just hit the drums. That's basically it. You can probably come up with these different tunes, and if you like has someone who plays the piano, just play the piano or maybe a saxophone, and yeah.
Have you thought about joining a marching band?
Nah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. My dog is steady barking in the background.
Will you repeat that?
Huh?
Will you repeat that?
Wait, can you say one more time?
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, what I said that my dog is steady barking in the background right now.
Oh, that's no problem. That's no problem. I'm
Yeah.
about to.
We have a beagle. Oh my gosh, he barks so much.
That's cool. Well, it was great speaking with you.
It's
This
great
was a
speaking to
good
you too.
introductory to the future of digging in with Dr. P. I'll be heading off to college, so I won't really have many more of these left in me. So it'll be great to see, like a little transition from me to you. So yeah,
Okay. It was
but
great talking to you
yeah,
too. And
great talking to you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Follow Change for Hope on Facebook, and we hope to see you in 2 weeks next Monday.
all right, everyone,
Bye bye.
have a good day.